Have you ever struggled to make a really tough decision? Something that was really important, and the more you thought about it, the harder it was to choose? I'm Tamara Ryan from Mind Plus, and I'm going to share with you today a little technique that I use that helps to make those really tough decisions a little bit easier to make. The great thing about being successful is that it opens up a lot more opportunities for you. But the more opportunities you have, the more decisions you need to make. And sometimes when you're trying to choose between a lot of really attractive options, it can be hard to make a decision. So what do you do? Well, the first step is to make a list of the pros and cons of each option. You've probably done this before. And basically, all things being equal, if the pros of one option outweigh the pros of another option, then the decision is pretty easy. But sometimes you have to choose between a few different options and you're not really comparing apples with apples. For example, you might be choosing between two different job offers, and one offer has a really good salary component and so it ticks a lot of the income boxes, but another offer may be in a location that you'd really love to live in and that ticks a lot of the lifestyle boxes. Now, one doesn't necessarily outweigh the other because they're both really good, so how do you decide? Well, this is what I do. I toss a coin. I know that sounds crazy, and before you turn off the video, allow me to explain. There is method to my madness. Now, the disclaimer is you don't have to go with the toss of the coin. It's not like, well, heads I stay here and tails I move to the other side of the world. I'm not quite that much of a gambler, but the great thing about this technique is that it opens up a dialogue with your intuition. So if you're in a position where you're choosing between some really attractive options and you just can't decide which way to go, then you've looked at all the pros, you've looked at all the cons, you're still in a quandary. Toss that coin really high, and as it spins, have a listen to what's happening in here. Are you hoping for heads? Are you hoping for tails? There's a little indication there for you. And if you really are stuck and you can't find yourself being pulled in either direction, then see how you feel when the coin lands. Are you disappointed? Are you hoping that the other side had have come up? Well, there's your sign. See, the trick is, or the problem is, sometimes when you've thought so long and so hard about this decision and you've looked at it from every angle, your conscious mind is so full of all the facts and the data and the weighing up this against that, that you're almost in a position of paralysis by analysis. You're stuck, you can't make a decision. So you need to remove yourself from all of this mental activity that's happening and take the conversation to a deeper place. And get in touch with what you feel in addition to what you think. And this is why I love this technique, because it just allows that feeling to come through when this is so busy and so noisy that you can't hear or you can't feel your intuition. So that's it in a nutshell. Toss a coin. I hope it helps. If you do find yourself stuck trying to make a decision, pull it out and give it a go. Remember, you don't have to go with what the coin says, but it may just give you a little indication of, actually, I kind of knew on a deeper level I wanted to go in this direction. So leave me a comment below and let me know either which techniques do you use to make a really tough decision, or where do you think that you could have used this coin toss technique to help making a decision a little bit easier for you.